Welcome everyone to Skyrim's mod of the day. I'm looking at 4 mods today, the first of which is something quite a few players have been looking forward to, and that is player head tracking. Finally, a mod to enable head tracking, which means your character will face other actors similar to the other NPCs in the game. It will prioritise any actors you are in dialogue with, and then other actors that are talking to other NPCs. Currently there is no requirements for this mod, but future updates and features may require the SKSE, which will be optional. Now for those that are familiar with this mod, you can walk around NPCs as such, and you'll notice the character does not look at the NPCs, doesn't even acknowledge them. Let's go to my old enemy Heimska. You see, I'm over here, I will talk to him. And you can clearly see my character is not even acknowledging the guy, which is kind of immersion breaking. Again, you'll notice I'm talking to the Jarl of Whiterun right here, and you'll notice my character is looking straight at the fire, not acknowledging any 3 of the NPCs or the guard. You'll still notice he's not acknowledging anyone, even Avenchi, whatever it's called. Now I'll turn on the player head tracking and show you just what a difference this mod makes. Now, I have player head tracking turned on, so let's see what a difference it makes.
Staying safe, I hope.
They can barely tolerate our presence.
You can clearly see my character turning and actually tracking the guard as he walks away. Now let's approach Heimska. As you can see, he's looking at me and the villager. Let's see what happens. There we go. I'm looking at Heimska. Let me go over here and talk to Heimska real quick.
You have come because the so-called Emperor is a coward.
You see, I'm facing him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as you can see, I'm back in front of the Jarl of Whiterun. I'm facing the fire again, but this time you'll notice he's looking between the Jarl and the Dark Elf bodyguard, or whatever she is.
Really? You're certainly...
Lord, we should
there you go, you notice him switch heads again, and you can clearly see him following the NPC around the room, which I think is just awesome, and this should have been the game to start with. Again, he switched to the other guy again, he's switching his head, and look, again, tracking everyone. I personally think this should have been the game to start with, but now that this mod has been created, I absolutely love the modder who made this, and I'm glad it is finally here. Next up today is another small role-playing mod that, like I said, is just perfect for role players. It's the ability to see your character eating, drink, and food. Now, as you can see, my character is pulling out a piece of bread. And he's eating it. Like I said, perfect for role players of all kinds. And it also works with drinks. As you can see, he's drinking some wine now. Like I said, perfect for role players, and I thought this deserved a mention. Next up, I have another Portal mod that has just been released, and you've just seen a guy being killed by it right in front of your eyes. This is similar to the other one from the other day, it's just slightly different. The main difference is these portals have a 1200 second or 20-minute time limit until they expire, so you can't really use them as home markers like you could before, in which you could place one in the house, leave it there for like 10 days and just teleport straight back and forth, because the portals will expire. Anyway, I still think this is a really good mod and it does deserve a mention. The first place you want to come to actually acquire this spell is the Sleeping Giant Inn, which I think is in Riverwood. And you will find a note right here, a letter from GLaDOS, and this guy is still dead in the fire, Embry. Sorry about that. Anyway, once you read this letter, you should receive both the light and dark portal spells, just like the other mod. And I think the letter's kind of neat as well. Anyway, I'm back in Solitude. I'm going to test this out on some NPCs. You'll notice I've placed a portal right there. Now this guard is walking down here. I'll fire a portal at the bottom so he gets trapped. And he should fall through that. There we go. Oh, he landed in thin air. Too bad. And he's fallen again. He's dead. Oh shit! Portal up top, portal down here. Let's have a look. Undead guard coming up. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So sorry. Bye bye. Kneecaps. Broken kneecaps. This guy's lucky he's invincible and can't be killed. God damn it. Now coming up last is a mod that a few people have asked us to review, and that is 4 Horses of the Apocalypse, normal and armoured versions. You'll need to come to Riverwood and you should find a demon heart on this tree stub. There it is. Take that, simply eat it, and you should be granted the abilities to summon death, pestilence, famine and war. Alright, now that I've got the spells, let's summon some of these horses. First up is Death's Horse. Now of course these are the unarmoured versions. First thing I can tell of course is the colour. Different colour horses. The eyes look amazing and they've got like a unique tabard on the side. And I believe it's different per horse. Let's get famine out. Yep. Different tabard / logo, whatever it is. Eyes still look good, a nice glow and shine coming out of them. Let's get pestilence. And finally, war. I think Death and War are my favourites out of the 2 so far. There's also a smoke effect coming off them as well, which is also quite cool. Let's have a quick ride of one of these to have a look at that first hand. Don't fall in the water war. Now let's move on to the armoured variants of the horses. Upcoming first is Death again. I have to say, much better. Dragon bones and the such. Yeah, definitely much better than the original. I can't see why some people would prefer the unarmoured versions, but I suppose everyone's different. Anyway, let's get famine on the go. Yep, different armour, which I'm pleased. I would have been a bit disappointed if he had the same armour on. And bones do suit. Death, of course. I'm not sure what armour this is. It's either steel or ebony. I'm not really sure. Either way, it looks awesome. Let's bring Pestilence out, see what armour type he's got. That looks like iron to me, or something similar. Either way, a bit rusty, as it should be. And finally, War. Ah, that looks sick. Now, obviously that's Daedric, at least it looks like Daedric to me. Oh my god, the face. That looks amazing. Totally amazing. This is some great work. Some awesome work. I can't resist taking War for a ride again. I mean, this is just awesome. I love these horses, especially the armoured variants. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and please like, comment and subscribe, and as always, check the box below to get the download links for all these awesome mods. And remember, please join our Steam group, because we've been receiving quite a few suggestions lately for mods, and on the Steam group we do have a thread for suggestions only, as well as discussion thread for all our videos, so it's a great place to actually discuss the videos and suggest, so please check that out. Thanks again guys.